Welcome to Strategy Battle Gamers to another GBHL YouTube channel video. You're here with your channel host GBHL James, and you're here for another battle report. And I'm here with Steve, Mr. Crow. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing very well, yeah.
Yep. Can't get him to do speak friendly question with me though.
Andy's going to do it.
Andy's going to do it.
That's well, Andy Sharp, by the way. Andy Sharp's going to do it.
Now we're actually somewhere different today. We are in Games Workshop Altrincham. Games Workshop Altrincham, and really nice shop actually. Really nice shop. Yeah. The manager's not too bad, you know. He's alright, he's alright. Very nice of him to let us come and film in here today and use some of his great boards and terrain. And this is the first time I've played in a Games Workshop since I was about 7 years old. And I think we'll be doing it again because we're looking to start up a local league. So if you are in the area, make sure you keep an eye out for that Games Workshop in Altrincham. So we are going to be doing a battle report today. We've already rolled for the scenario and we have rolled domination. When you see our forces, you'll see why both of us. It's probably just going to become a scrap to the death, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to show you the board and I'm going to show you the armies now. So this is my army today, and I've decided to go all hero, and we've got a lot of Shadow and Flame miniatures here in front of us. We've got the twins in the background there, they've got heavy armour and their horses. We've also got Aragorn, he's got his armour, he's got a horse of course, and he actually has a bow to make up the points. And then we've also got Gandalf the White, we don't see him very often. We've got Gandalf the White, and he's coming on Shadowfax. Now this is 600 points, because we are giving Steve a little bit of practice for the Desolation of Stockport, which is obviously our Hobbit SBG event, which is coming at the end of April. So hopefully you can see some of you guys there. And now we're going to show you what is a very good anti-my force that Steve has. I have to say, it's absolutely fantastic lighting in this Games Workshop in Altrincham. It really comes out nice and clear on the camera. As you can see, we've got the perfect anti-hero force here, or I would say anyway. It's a very good anti-hero force that Steve's brought along. This is one of his maybe lists for Desolation of Stockport. Is between this and one of his good lists. And as you can see here, we've got a Dweller, a really nice looking Dweller there, modelled on one of the Dead Troll bases, which I believe you can get from Element Games. So we've got the Dweller in the dark there. Remember, he's fight 7. He's not a hero though, he's not a hero, so hopefully a bit of a weakness there, no might. And he's got low defence. And then over here we've got the Knight of Umbar, and you can see that Steve's done a little bit of conversion work here with the plastic wraith kit. It looks really good, like he's swooping down onto his prey below, so looking very cool there. Over to his right we've got the Witch King. How have you statted your Witch King up there, Steve? What's he got? What's he bringing?
Sorry, he has got 2, 13, 1.
So 2, 13 and 1. One fate?
One fate, yes.
One fate. How many wounds has he got?
One.
He's got 1 wound, 1 fate. Fantastic news. Okay, so we've got the Witch King now. Really good news. And then down here we have got the Spider Queen. Behind her you've got the Broodlings, just in case you manage to get those out. We've got the Spider Queen, and accompanying the Spider Queen we also have Druzhag, of course. Druzhag the Beast Caller. So I can see a little bit enraging going on there. So there is 600 points of very good anti-my force, Steve force. So we've started putting down our objective markers here for domination. As you can see, we've got 1 in the wood there, I placed that there, and 1 just in the centre of the woods over there. Also, of course, got the objective marker in the centre, and then Steve placed his couple over on this side. There's 1 behind the house over there, and then there's 1 behind the house here. So with that, Steve has also chosen his table side. He's going to be playing along that edge, as he is demonstrating like a flight attendant there. And I'm going to be playing here, here, and here. Let's roll for priority. Priority turn 1. It's priority, so good. And here we are after deployment, and of course it will be my priority, but I deployed first, and as you can see I've gone into the woods here, a little bit worried of course about his monstrous cavalry over there, and he's deployed all along that front line very aggressively. He does have the Dweller and Druzhag over there, but wow, it's going to be interesting. So it's my first turn priority, and we're going to go into that now. So at the start of the movement phase, Steve decided to call a heroic channel with his 2 beasties over there on the Fellbeasts, but it is my turn, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Gandalf. He's going to 2 dice, 1 with his free one from his will, and he's going to cast Immobilize on the Witch King. Okay, so he needs a 2+. Gets a 6, so that's option. Casting a 6. Okay. So how many are you going to resist with? 3. So you're using 3 will to resist. Yeah. And you need the 6. Oh, and you don't do it. Would you like to use a couple of points of mine? No. So the Witch King is down 3 will, and he's also immobilise now.
Yeah.
So after Gandalf the White cast his immobilise on the Witch King over there, it has gone on to Steve's movement. I've decided not to do anything else. It's a question of who blinks first, as Andy said over there. So we've got the Spider Queen coming up through the middle there, sort of nice little aggressive move, and the Dweller over here with Druzhag behind. We're coming over into the game now because the Knight of Umbar is going to cast Channeled Sap Will against Gandalf the White.
Yep.
Is that right?
That's right.
And you're going to 3 dice it.
Yep.
Okay, so let's see what you get. And you get a 6, so it's cast on a 6. So I'm going to come back when I read up what Channeled Sap Will does. So Channeled Sap Will is the one where it takes away all of your will, So Gandalf's already down to 5 and he's used his free one. Probably people will call me for not using 3 dice here, but he does have all of his might still. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to roll these 2 dice. Hopefully I'm going to get a 6. That's what we need. We'll get a 5, and what we'll do is use 1 point of might to turn that into a 6 and resist. And it's the end of Steve's movement phase, and the Knight of Umbar's finished here. So next up, we're going to go into the shooting phase, and there's only one guy who can shoot in this force, and that is Aragorn. And Aragorn, what defense is the Spider Queen?
She's 5.
She's 5?
I think so.
He's going to have a pop at the Spider Queen. Okay, so he hasn't moved, so he needs 3s to hit. He hits. And he's got strength to bow in your defense 5, did you say?
Just double checking.
So Steve is double checking.
Roll it and alter.
It's not that anyway. Well, no, it won't be, no matter what. So he doesn't do anything. So with that, there won't be any combats in this. We're going to go straight into turn 2, priority. We've got 3.
4.
It's defense 4. I would still need 5s. Okay, so we're going to go into turn 2, priority. And priority goes to me. So we are here now, and Steve didn't call any heroic moves or anything. So Aragorn has charged in on the Spider Queen, passing his courage test on the way in. And we're coming back now because we've got Gandalf who's moving up towards that Spider Queen. But on the way, he's going to cast Immobilise on the Witch King. So he's going to 2 dice this. He needs a 2+. And he casts it on a 6. So
I'm not going to resist.
you're not going to resist, so the Witch King is going to stay immobilised. My goodness, so the Witch King didn't resist the immobilise, he decided not to, so he's going to be stuck there that turn. Fair enough, keeping his will, wait until I'm will-less. Hopefully I'll do enough damage before then, that's what we're going for. In the meantime, this twin exited the woods there and just managed to get sort of behind to cover Aragorn, out of range of the Dweller. In the meantime, over here, just to stop the Knight of Umbar from casting any spells, this twin has bravely charged against him. Heart was in our mouth, wasn't it, Andy?
Certainly was.
We saw the 1, and then the other dice was spinning for a while, but he did manage to get in on that. So with that, we're going to go into Steve's movement phase. So it's Steve's movement. The Dweller has moved up menacingly behind my heroes there, and now Druzhag is moved up, and of course he's going to try and enrage the Spider Queen. So he's using 2 dice. How many? Oh, he's using 1. What do you cast down? 3+. This is where Steve rolls a 1. And he gets a 4. So she is enraged. And what does that do, Steve?
Makes her a badass.
Yeah, you knew I've got to do some editing now. Cheers, man.
Makes her a bad bum.
That's right. So we're going to carry on with movement now. And here's how we're looking at the end of the movement phase. The Spider Queen has chucked out a couple of broodlings there to try and get Gandalf off so that the enraged Spider Queen can isolate Aragorn himself. However, it is the start of the combat phase, and at the start of the combat phase, would you like to call anything?
I'm assuming you're going to heroic strike with Aragorn, so I'll heroic strike with Knight of Umbar.
You're going to heroic strike with Knight of Umbar.
Knight of Umbar. What fight value are you? The joint fight value at the minute? No, you're higher.
I'm higher at the moment.
So I'm going to heroic strike.
No, remember, you've got combat mimicry, so you're technically you're the same.
Yeah.
So we're
I'm
both
still going to heroic
6.
strike.
You're going to heroic strike there, yeah?
And same with Spider Queen, even though she's already strengthened.
And you're going to heroic strike.
Yeah, because you're going to do it. You'd be daft not to.
So you're heroic striking with the Spider Queen.
No, are you heroic striking with Aragorn?
I'll use his 3 point of might to heroic strike.
Well, I'll heroic strike.
And I'm going to heroic combat with Gandalf. Okay. And I'm also going to heroic strike with this twin here, so he's going to use a point of might.
Twin up.
Yeah, twin up. Okay, so my heroic combat's going to go first, and do still get charge bonuses because only a monstrous mount when they're charging, that's what counts, the pounce rule. So we're going to do the Broodlings versus Gandalf the White first. So I do have 2 attacks here. You've got 2 as well. What do you get? You get 5 highest. And we get, wow, double 6s on the GBHL dice. So you are both knocked over. So you're knocked over. Okay, so we're going to do 2 and 1. Your defense, what?
3.
Your defence 3. So I need 3s.
Strength 3, so defence 2. 2 seconds.
I'll need 3s anyway because I'm strength 5.
Yeah, roll that.
Okay, so 3s on one.
3.
Yep. And 3s on the other. Yep. So both of them die. He gets to continue on with his heroic combat. So here we go. We've got the heroic strike off over here. So you will automatically go to 10 because you're enraged, aren't you? So you go up to 10. So I need a 4 or higher here. So 50-50 roll really. Oh! And we are fighting as well. Okay, so how many attacks do you get?
2 base plus 3.
2 base plus 3. You get the 3 for being enraged. Brilliant. Okay, so you've got 5 dice. 5 dice. What do you got here? You get 6, okay. So we've also got 6 dice, sorry. So needing 6 here. Ooh. So very tough there. So it's a bit of a bosh. So what we're going to do is, what do we use?
He's already used his free one.
You'll probably kill. You've got 5 dice. You get to re-roll, don't you? Because of your
Reroll any failed.
Your venom stuff. I'm going to have to chance it and use 2 of Aragorn's points of might. Oh dearie me, to make that 6, which does mean that really this game could already come down to a bit of a roll-off. A bit of a roll-off here. So Aragorn's down to 1 might. Okay, so we do have a roll-off. Now it was my priority. It's my priority. On a 1 to 3, this goes to you. On a 4 to 6, this goes to me. It's very important. Serious face. It's a 6. Oh no! No! And it goes to Steve. Oh my days. So this could be quite scary. So Gandalf backs off and Aragorn backs off. Okay, so where are you going to put your...
Everything on Aragorn rending.
Everything on Aragorn rending, so you need 3s.
3s, re-rolling fails.
So you need 3s, re-rolling. So you've got 2 there, and you get to re-roll those. Okay, so you've got 5. Okay.
You need to pass all your fate.
So I need to pass all of my fate. I've only got 1 might left to do this, otherwise Aragorn bites the dust. Just game over. Okay, so what we need to see here is 4, 5s and 6s. Are you ready, guys? Are you willing me on?
We're all ready,
you willing me on? Let's do this. Come on, Aragorn! Oh! Point of might. Point of might. Oh my days.
Down to 1 wound.
Skin of the teeth. He's down to 1 wound and he's got no might left apart from his 3-1. Oh my days, that was scary.
1 wound. It's nasty, that, isn't it?
That was nasty. It's a nasty turn for me. So we've still got this one over here. Hopefully I'll get a little bit of retribution. Wow, that was intense. So let's go straight into this combat here.
That's right.
So the heroic strike off. Okay. So let's see what we both go up to. What do you go up to? You go up to...
I'm only 6 now, aren't I?
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to go up to...
So you're winning?
So I'm on 8, so I'm winning on that. Okay. Now you are monster cavalry, so I don't get the bonus attack for charging you there. Okay, so you've got 2 and I've got 2. So let's see what happens here. So you get 4. I get a 5. Would you like to bump it up?
Do you want to use his might? So we get no bonuses to
Mind you, you've already... How much might has he got? 3.
You could kill me, yeah.
How much might have you got left? So you
channeled 1 and I've still got 2 left.
No, you called a heroic strike as well, so you've got 1 left.
Yeah, he's got 1 left.
Got 2 fate.
Got 2 fate, yeah, got 1 left.
So there's no point in you using it because you'll only be matching and I've got my higher fight value.
Just think which way to make you use one.
Yeah, I need to because I'm higher fight value.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do get you, and we'll come back when I've decided who to strike. So I'm just going to go for it on the Wraith. I've got 2 might, so I do need 6s to do this. So let's see what we can get. Come on, GBHL dice! And I'm not going to use my remaining mites to do anything now. But the Fellbeast does back away. And that does take us to the end of that turn, so pretty brutal. We did get rid of some broodlings, and
Sacked Aragorn dry.
I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay, so we are going to go into turn 3 priority in what is a very tense game. Both going for it. You get a 1, I get a 1, so priority goes to you. So at the start of the combat phase, this is what's happened. This twin here has called a heroic move, as has this twin over here. Steve's called a heroic move, and he's called a heroic move with Druzhag over there. So it's going to be a roll-off to see whether Druzhag or any of my guys go first. Okay, so on a 1 to 3 it goes to you, on 4 to 6 it goes to me. And it goes to Cool Steve. And Druzhag's going to be using 2 of his points of will here to try and cast Enrage again. There's still 1.
Yep.
No, he casts it. He casts it on a 6, and you are enraging the Spider Queen again. And then he's going to go and continue his movement, moving away from the threat of Gandalf the White. Maybe. Yeah. Wow, so this is what's happened. So Aragorn has run away from the Spider Queen and charged the Dweller instead. He's still got his 3-point might, remember. In the meantime, this twin took care of business and charged in on the Spider Queen here, remember, who is enraged, so it's very, very scary. Now, Gandalf did make a couple of little mistakes. Should have rolled my courage test to charge first before I had time to cast. But he did cast a mobilise on the Witch King. However, the Witch King resisted on 2 dice. So I used a 3/1/1 from my store, and he did resist. Because he did resist, Gandalf has charged the Witch King. And in the meantime, these guys are off the woods here, but that's just to save the wonderful Shadow and Flame model from getting any little scratches. He has been charged by the twin. So there won't be any shooting. We're going to go straight to the combat phase. Okay, so at the start of the combat phase, lots have been called. Aragorn's using his 3-point against the Dweller here. The Spider Queen used her last point of might. The twin here's got 1 left. He used his other one to call a heroic combat as well. The Witch King, heroic strike. The Witch King called a heroic strike, and that was countered by Gandalf. So Gandalf scored a heroic strike. Knight of Umbar used his last point of might to call a heroic strike here. The twin is not resisting that. He's keeping 1. Hopefully, if I lose priority next turn, that's just to make sure that I get that charge and stop him from charging me. Okay, so it was Steve's priority. So start Steve's priority. We're going to go for the Spider Queen first. Okay, so I did charge, so I've got my 3. Heroic strike off first of all. So you don't need to roll because you've got 10. Okay, so what do we get? And we get 10 as well. That's good news, okay? So, what happens here? You've got your 5 because you're enraged. Hashtag off shit. There is 1/6 there, okay, so how do we get on? 6, that's good, that's good. So here's the roll off. I do have Elven Blade, okay? So I will win this on a 3, 4, 5, or 6. It's your priority, so you need to roll. And we get it, so we do win that. Okay, so you are in. When you're enraged, don't you take a strength 10 hit at the end of
Yes, at the end. We didn't take it last time.
We didn't take it last time. So we'll do 2 at the end of this one. Okay, so your defence what? Defence 5, yeah?
Yeah, roll it.
I'll roll it, I need 5s. Oh! And it's how many wounds have you got?
Defence 4 shears.
Oh, you defence 4? Yeah. So I need 4s.
3 wounds.
That's 3. And you got 3 wounds? She's dead? Oh my days. That is a very key moment. That is a key moment. Well done, that twin. Well done, that twin. Wow.
Let's do it.
Wow. So Steven's decided to go on to this one, and he's going to be heroic striking. Now we've just looked it up, so it might be of interest to some people, but it does say in here that this bonus with the heroic strike is applied before other effects are taken into account. So he's heroic striking from his base, which is fight 5, not from his combat mimicry, because heroic strike happens before that. So what do you go up to? This is where you roll a 1, or you roll a 5. So you're up to fight 10. So you've got 2 dice. I've got 2 dice. I still do have a point of might. What do you get with yours? Double 1s.
Oh, come on!
That's absolutely wonderful. That's a 1 and a 2. And I will use my final point of might. Or will I? Will I use my final point of might?
Used it.
I don't know. God. You've got 2 attacks. You could kill me. So yeah, I will use it.
Yeah, using it?
That's
so
unbelievable.
So he's out of might, yeah?
He's out of might now, so I better win priority next turn. Okay, so what we need here is double 6s to really ruin your day.
Yeah.
That's what we're going for. Double 6s. Nope. Oh, okay, that was cocked. And we'll go into the next combat. Wow. So he'll back away even more into the woods. So next up we've got a heroic strike off of Gandalf versus the Witch King. So both fight 5. What do they go up to? And Gandalf is higher. Gandalf is higher.
Seem cheap then, not me dice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've not got the Crown of Morgul, have you? So you've just got your 2.
Yep.
So what do you get? So you get 1 and a 3.
That's right at the minute.
And I get a 5, and I do take it. Now I'm strength 5 and your defence 8. So I think that's 5, so we'll just check that in a second. So, Gandalf is strength 5 with Glandry. So he only needs 5s. Now the Witch King's only got 1 fate and 1 wound. So we're going to go on the Witch King. 3 5s, and I do have a point of might. Oh! Come on! Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Ooh, let's get this nasty one out of the way.
The pain.
I am in pain. Okay, so we're going to go. We're going to go to the next one.
I need priority.
Okay. Yeah, you do. Well, whoever gets priority next turn, I think will probably win this game. Okay, so next up we've got Aragorn, who did charge in against the Dweller there. What do I go up to? First of all, I've got by 2, so it's enough. It's enough. I'm now fight 8.
Fight 8,
and you're fight 7, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so you've got 3. 5. It's pretty good. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I could do them doing that more often. They do that quite inconsistently.
Yeah.
They do seem to roll it together.
3 6s at once is no help to you. Spread them out.
No, I don't think I can knock you down because you're strength, can I? So I'll just go against you. So your defense 5? 5? Okay, so I'll need 5s to wound you. And you've got how many wounds?
3.
3 wounds. Oh! Oh my eyes! Oh my eyes! Oh my eyes! What a turn! The verdict of Steve.
I'm having you now. That's it. That's it. You've annoyed me now.
That's horrible. That's horrible. Wow. I didn't. I didn't have to do
Even
that.
he's fell over laughing.
That is wow. Wowee. Right, so priority.
Wait, gives you one.
Jeez, here we go. Priority. 2, so it goes to Steve. And with Steve getting that very, very, very key roll off there, I'm going to call a heroic move with Aragorn's 3 point of might. So Aragorn uses 3 point. He's now out there on his own, and he called with me, and the twin passed his courage test and has charged in on the Witch King there. So we're going to continue on with Steve's normal movement now. So the Knight of Umbar here, he's going to move 3 inches. So you move your 3 inches. Very technical measuring. He's moving 3 inches, and he's going to use 3 will to cast Transfix on Gandalf. Okay, so needing 4+, yeah. 6, and you get a 6. Okay, so I'm just going to use my free one. I'm just going to use my free one because I've only got 1 in the store to try and deny that. No, nowhere near. So Gandalf is now transfixed. And you're going to continue your move?
Yes.
So here we go. So Gandalf is immobilised. He used his 3 point of might to get the twin up over there, who's managed to charge the Witch King. In the meantime, we've got the Knight of Umbar, who's moved out here. He is being chased by that twin there, who's moved out of the wood, hopefully trying to pin him next turn, hopefully. So we are going to go straight into the combat phase. There's nothing else to do. Druzhag sort of making his way over towards an objective there, pretty sure. Okay, so we've got the only combat. So I'm high 5 value. We've both got 2 dice. Okay, let's see what happens. You roll, and you get the 6. And we get the 6, and we take you. Okay, so again, we're going to go for the Witch King. Now we are strength 4, so we do need 6s here.
Yep.
Okay, 2 6s will kill you.
Yep.
1 6. Okay, so you need to pass your fate roll here. You're at 1 fate. This is a 50-50 roll off to see if the Witch King lives or dies. Oh no! You've got to be joking. That Witch King disappears off, and with that, you're not broken. I'd have to kill another more.
Yeah, he's got 1 more to break me.
Got 1 more to break you. Wow. So we're looking a little bit different now. It's looking a little bit different than what it did before. So that was a very, very good turn for me. Let's go for the next turn. Priority.
Win a fight to get him off the horses.
Priority.
Yep.
Get 3. Get 6, and it goes.
Obviously,
and it goes to me. So this out is looking very good priority for me there, very good priority. So the 2 twins passed their courage test. This one here did have to use both of his will though to get in, to get both of his get in there. Aragorn couldn't quite get in range, so he's just moved in to hopefully try and trap the beastie. And then we've got Gandalf the White here, who has passed his courage test. He's moving within an inch, and he's going to use 2 dice.
You've only got your 3-1 left.
I've only got my free one.
You resisted with your last store.
No, I resisted with my free one. He didn't.
Oh, right, you've got your store left.
Yeah, so I've got a free one and this one this turn. So this is my free one and one from my store here, called casting Immobilise. And we get a 6. So how many are you going to use to resist?
I'm going to have to balls to the wall, man.
How many?
3.
So using 3. So we've got 3 to resist. Oh no, and he doesn't resist. So he is immobilised. And Gandalf the White charges in, and it's not looking particularly great for Steve right now. So here we go. This is here we go. This is very, very, very key here. Okay, so he is immobilised. He's got 1 dice to go against us. Let's see what we get. We've got 5. He does get a 6. That's pretty good. Okay, that's win there. That's the one with the might. He's the white dice. The white dice. Okay. And does Gandalf still have 1 might?
No.
Gandalf's had 1.
That's the might left.
So he's in there. Wow. So we're going to top double strikes now. Oh wow, wow, wow.
Where's the bucket of dice?
Okay, so 2 from that twin there. 2 from this one. This is. We've got the strength 5 again. So the purple dice needs 5s.
Yep.
And the
All strike in the Wraith.
what's that?
All strike in the Wraith.
Might as well all strike the Wraith.
End the game.
Will it end the games? 25% then. Yep. Okay, so here we go. We need. How many fate have you got now?
2.
You got 2 fate. I'm not taking any fate off you. 2 fate, 1 wound.
Yeah.
So we need 3 6s.
All 1s.
All 5s with the purple dice. Oh, right. So that's not very good. We've got 1 6 there. We've got 1 there. Didn't do any fainting or anything then. It's my mistake. She should have done. Because I would have been re-rolling those ones. Never mind. Okay, so we've got 2 there, and we've only got. Oh, we've got 2 there because he's going to use a point of might to make that 6.
Yeah. So that's no might.
No might apart from Aragorn's free one. Okay, and I didn't do any fainting, so amateur mistake by me, so I can't re-roll any of the ones. So you must pass your
2.
both of your fate rolls.
Ready?
I don't know.
Drum roll, Andy.
This is the game. Get in! And he passes them both. Passes them both. So Knight of Umbar is down. He's down to 1. Unbelievable. Wow. He's down to 1 wound.
I lulled him in.
And he loses a fate as well. He loses, sorry, a will.
He loses a will. That's your game plan all along.
Yeah, he's fell into the trap.
Yeah. So here we go. So it is priority.
I need it.
3. I got 1. Aragorn will be calling a free heroic move with his point of might. Wow, this is pretty unbelievable. Yeah, move Druzhag towards move his goblin 5 inches or whatever he moves that way. Okay, so Aragorn charged in. He passed his courage test to move in. The 2 twins have done the same. Gandalf, he's got courage 7. He's got his 1 free point of will from his store. He rolls a double 1, and because of the -1 for Harbinger of Evil, it means that he can't complete his charge and he can't get in either. This is tense. This is tense. So, here we go. I'm going to feint with. I'm fainting with Aragorn.
Yep.
And I'm fainting with one of the twins, doesn't matter which one. Okay, so you've got your 2. Yeah. Okay, you want to roll? 5s, okay. So what 6s here? So we've got 2. We've got his 2. And then we've got Aragorn's 3. Okay, here we go. Do we get 6?
Bosh.
Oh, we get 6s. We get loads of 6s. Thank goodness for that. Okay, so he's trapped. That's good. Okay, so I'm going to do the.
Put it off for 1 turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to do fainting Aragorn needs 6s, re-rolling 1s. There. and this is the fainting twin needing 6s, re-rolling 1s. So any 6s here, and the game will end. Wow.
1, 2.
We've got 2 in there. So Night Bomber has taken away, and you do go down to 25% with that. So it does mean, unbelievably, I honestly thought I was going to get battered. There's some weird luck going both ways there, I have to say. So we're going to call it there. We're going to calculate up the VPs. Great game, Steve. We're going to catch up with you in a post-battle bat-rep breakdown. Welcome, Strategy Battle Gamers, to the post-battle bat-rep breakdown. Oh my days. Unbelievable. That was awesome.
It's a good game. Really good.
That was, it was a really tough game. How did you find it? Enjoy it?
Yeah, I like playing with that force.
You enjoy it?
Really enjoyed it. I'd
Is
play
this
it
you
again now,
playing-
and I think I'd win.
Is this yours?
I think I'd win because I can't have that much bad luck again.
I agree. I think I thought at the start of this game that you would win. That wasn't just me being sort of smoke and mirrors. But I have to say, I did what I knew that I would need to do to try and win. Usually with all hero, you've got to keep it together. But my key thing was stop them casting, stop those Fellbeasts from charging, try and just get. Because the moment that one model goes down in small forces like this, whether it would have been mine or yours, it's massively exponential because we're small numbers. So if I'd have lost one of the twins or Aragorn, if Aragorn had died, left on one
Aragorn,
wound,
it was 1 wound off dying, which would have changed everything because you would not have been able to call your heroic moves when you did for free, etc.
yeah, I would definitely give Aragorn's heroic move man of the match. Yeah, 3 point man of the match. 'Cause he definitely got man of the match. I mean, Gandalf would have been close because those immobilisers, just getting them off, stopping me from. I mean, resisting that sap will early on, managing to do it with 2 dice, so I wasn't down too many will, which meant I could ping those immobilisers, I could get the jump on you with right moves to stop me from casting, from getting those immobilisers off, from getting the sap wills off. And then of course there was some incredibly dramatic dice rolls both ways. We both hashtag boshed it a few times.
Yeah, big time, big time.
I think it slightly went away. It must have gone in my favour in the end because I won. What would you do differently?
I wouldn't have charged in as quick as I did. I'd picked at you, whittled your will down more, but I was a bit eager. But yeah, it's like I said before, it was 1 more wound than Aragorn, which was my plan. When we were in them positions, I was looking, I was thinking, I could kill Aragorn.
Well, you set yourself up for it. You put the Broodlings on Gandalf. So even though Gandalf was my leader, and you know, slightly, you would say slightly tougher to kill.
It was a toss-up between those 2, but I thought Aragorn's going to be the biggest threat towards hurting me, because once Aragorn was dead, I think Gandalf could have.
There's probably a ton of comments below saying you forgot about the enraged beast getting his strength 10 here. We did the first time. We were going to do it next time. The Spider Queen just died. Spider Queen's very much a glass hammer.
Yeah.
Very much a glass hammer. In every game that I've played against her, I have killed her, but she does tend to do a lot of horrible stuff beforehand, and especially in combination with Druzhag. I saw that force and I thought that is a very good anti-hero force. I have no right to win this. I started off in the woods because I didn't want you to get your charge bonuses coming into the woods with your Fellbeasts, and I wanted to dictate whether I could come out on you. I think doing your channel sap will on both of your raves from the start to try and get Gandalf out might have been a mistake.
Well, the plan was before you transfixed him was channel sap will with 1 and break your staff with you.
Okay.
So the first thing was get rid of your caster, and then I could then whittle down the will. But
You can control the spell side of it. But my thinking was, it's not going to be the spell side of it that dictates who wins this game. It's going to be the heroic move-offs that dictate this game. And really, from a might point of view, you were relatively fine.
okay?
Yeah, the way, like I said, the way I looked at it, and I know what you're saying about the right move was being decided, but if I would have took Gandalf's magic out of the game there, I would have just stood off, whittled your will down, and then I could have commanded you. I could have just pulled your heroes out towards mine, gone in, attacked them all. That was the plan. No,
Didn't quite pay off. A really dramatic
we'll
game.
play it again.
And hopefully you enjoyed seeing those 2 forces coming up against each other. Anti-hero versus hero, and hero prevailed. I'm well chuffed. I'm well chuffed. Must be those new GBHL dice. Remember, you can pick them up from the tournament near you.
I've got 260 on them.
So guys, as always, make sure you don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe. Support your Hobbit hobby. Follow us on Facebook and on Twitter. And as ever, team,
Happy strategy battle.